If we could grab you young enough to start thinking like an entrepreneur, whether you own a business or not, that mindset is what I want from you, that ownership mindset. So if I work for you or somebody, or I work for myself, I have a different mindset than the typical person.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.
Let's talk about some of the programs that are maybe upcoming or
Yes.
you go, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
You do, you're doing good. You know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know the programs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
So the MBAC program, actually, we serve 7 counties in our region. So my
Right.
reach goes from Ashtabula all the way down to Monroe.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that.
Yes.
That it was that big.
Yes, yes. So for us, like we have some programming, like in one of the counties, we're working with their NAACP chapter, getting with their city council and city officials to do some business programs and workshops there. When I mentioned business development earlier, it's like the business plan piece of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like on April 9th, we're hosting at Bright in Warren, we're going to host a workshop for business plan building. So it's all about putting the business plan together so you get funders to look at you or investors to look at you, or even for you just to look at it and know what your vision is for your business.
Right.
So we have that program coming up. We have another program that we're coming up with, and I believe that's going to be the last week in April. And it's a boot camp that we're working on 2 days. And it, again, is go-to-market strategy. It is for those businesses that are established but struggling and not making that revenue. So helping them to get to that point. So that's the MBAC side of the house right now.
Okay.
And then we do a lot of counseling, like hundreds of hours of counseling every month.
Well, let's talk about the other 2 programs also, or the other 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so the women's program, that is my baby. That program right now, we are doing a create class, and that's 5 weeks where we go through business model canvas with our clients. And so we're meeting every Wednesday night in the evening for 2 hours for 5 weeks. And we're just learning like how to take your idea and your beginning stage of your business to the next level, where we can now take you to our launch class, which is in the summer in 9 weeks. So the create class, we give you a $500 prize at the end to the person who pitches the best.
Right.
And then the launch is the $5,000. And then in the fall, we do a grow, which is 4 weeks, and we give $1,000 to those established businesses.
And then let's talk about the Youth Entrepreneurship Program.
Yes, I love that program.
Right. Which, well, I mean, basically, and that's kind of, building that whole culture from the ground up.
Absolutely. That's
Right.
why I love it.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole vision. It was just, when you work with grown people, it's like, let me go back in time and get you when you were younger.
Right.
And then I could change your mindset then. And that's why that youth program started. I felt like they were the ones that if we could grab you young enough to start thinking like an entrepreneur, whether you own a business or not, that mindset is what I want from you, that ownership mindset. So if I work for you or somebody, or I work for myself, I have a different mindset than the typical person.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.